Oh hi, it's starting to rain, but I don't have any lighting equipment here at my aunt's house, so I still have to film outdoors. Joy, joy, joy. You know, the fact that it's sprinkling is oddly appropriate. Spoilers! Story time. So, being from North Carolina, I've climbed a lot of trees. I'm talking a lot of trees. There's just something about it, you know, the thrill of the beautiful vista that you see afterwards, the challenge, you know, the puzzle solving of trying to figure out how can you get from point A to point B without, you know, slipping and dying. But my obsession with tree climbing had a bit of a rough start. Yeah. So picture this, it's a family friend's son's birthday party, okay? All us crazy cake-filled boys were like running around and, you know, fighting each other like we do. And that is when I turn around and spot the tree. This tree truly was magnificent. And I grew up in a relatively new area. You know, most of the trees there were still pretty young, you know, definitely not climbable yet. So there I am, staring, open-mouthed, at this beautiful beast of a tree. But alas, I had never, you know, climbed a tree. I didn't know how to climb a tree, and plus, the first branch was way too high up for me to jump and get it. So, oh well, I guess, bummer, not today, maybe hopefully one day. When the birthday boy notices me, comes up behind me, taps me on the shoulder and says, "Wanna climb it?" So while the adults were all, you know, inside laughing and talking about all their boring adulty stuff, we round up all of the boys at this birthday party and tell them the plan. And of course everyone's down. Oh my gosh, heck yeah! So while the adults were distracted, we lugged an old chair up to the trunk of the tree. In a row, we all jumped onto the first branch and started making our way uptown, moving fast. Now, as you know, I was a complete noob at all of this. I couldn't lead the charge, but they wanted me to really get the full tree climbing experience, so I got the next best thing. I was second. So this is like right out of a movie, you know, the parents are distracted, so us kids just one by one shimmy up the tree in a line. And it's happening. Oh, it's happening. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so high. I can see the roof of the house. I can see the frisbee that we threw up there months ago. You know what I'm talking about. You had a frisbee stuck up there, and I'm doing it, and this is happening, and it's so beautiful, I'm gonna cry. So about 3/4 of the way up the tree, and this was like a decently tall pine, okay? I was high up. I paused for a minute to really appreciate the beautiful vista that is before me. I close my eyes, taking it all in, when it starts to sprinkle. Which is weird, because there's not a cloud in the sky? I'm confused, but no one below me has noticed yet, so I crane my head up to see where this is coming from. Oh no. Oh, no! It wasn't rain. I will never forget that moment of shock and horror as the kid above me said, "Sorry guys, I couldn't hold it. I had somebody else's urine in my hair. I was the next rung down. I was right below him." That really, excuse the pun, dampened the mood of the party. And later I found out that after that experience, the birthday boy's mother forbade him and anyone else from climbing that tree. You know, that experience, excuse the pun, really whet my appetite for more tree climbing. And I was eyeing every tree that we passed on our way home. You know, as soon as we did get home, I actually did realize I could try and climb the tree in the front yard. And I actually did! And that's what caused me and my brother, fun fact, to have a top secret club. Okay, it was very secret. Only the two of us knew about it, and we would conduct secret meetings high up in the tree. And we called it the Sit Club, for secret in tree. And I guess because we would sit on the branches. So yeah, that is the story of the first time I ever climbed a tree. What a day that was. You know, I think the worst part though wasn't as much the moment of realizing that I had someone else's urine in my hair. It was that I would have to explain to my mother why I have urine in my hair. If you have any fun tree climbing stories, I want to read them. I want to know I'm not alone, so you know where to leave them. And you know what would be the perfect way to end this video? Oh my gosh. See that tree? That was one of the few trees that I climbed while here in California. Just for old time's sake. You know, I haven't touched this tree in almost a decade. This is gonna be fun. How the frick do I do this? Nope. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so I'm not gonna climb any higher because this sucker is actually dead now. I know. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah. Wow. Ugh. Gosh, that hurt. Man alive. Life pro tip, if you're gonna fall off a tree, don't fall onto bricks.